Tired of fantasy literature that caters only to wine-ounds and activists? Tired of love triangles and unlikable girl bosses? Tired of propaganda disguised as entertainment? If so, check the Guilds of Avlaan series, a series like no other ever written in the Western market, with cute and funny female leads and dashing male protagonists. This series is full of adventure and exciting landscapes. Do not let others decide what you enjoy. Look for what you enjoy. If you are interested, the link is in the description. Konnichiwa minasan, daigo desu. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's not a broma. Don't take me too seriously. And that's because this video will be very improvised. Why? Because it wasn't planned. That's why the monthly poll is still there, because this one was entirely unplanned. And I have a reason for that. And the reason is simple. I was playing the Wuthering Waves event mission, collab event mission with Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and man, I was fucking right. I was fucking right, and this proves it. That's why this was improvised, and I decided to make the joke, to start the video, to make a joke starting the video, because it was very improvised, because I had to make this video. I haven't even finished the mission. I got the spoilers anyway, but I haven't even finished the mission. But I had to make this video because I was right. Because I have been saying this for years, ever since I decided to never watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners. And you will understand why at the moment I finish this video. And the reason is because I am angry. Because I am angry because I think it's bad, it's poorly written. I think it has a horrible writing mistake that comes from God knows what. God knows what got in the brains of the writing team. And that is killing Rebecca. Yep, that's exactly why I refuse to watch the series. Because they killed Rebecca. And you know, spoilers and all, doesn't matter. The show is old. I got the spoilers when it came out. I asked, is there anything I might not like? Yeah, they killed the lolly. That's when I decided to not watch it. And I was right. Because ever since then I have been saying, yeah, killing Rebecca was a mistake. And killing David too, mind you. Because that, in fact, all of this actually made people hate Lucy. Because if either Rebecca or David survived, Lucy wouldn't be the idiot who killed the entire team. But since she's the only survivor of the main cast and the popular characters die, many say David shouldn't have sided with Lucy. David should have stick with Rebecca. Rebecca is best girl. Nobody likes Lucy, and it's because Rebecca died and David died. If either of them survived, it would have been a tragic sacrifice, and if both survived, it would have been a good ending, a great ending, and nobody would hate Lucy. If Rebecca died, people would still resent Lucy. If David died, people would still resent Lucy. But with only one of them surviving, people wouldn't say, that bitch. The people wouldn't hate Lucy. They would resent Lucy's plan, but they wouldn't hate her. But the thing is, people hate her because both died. And if both survived, nobody would hate or resent Lucy because the result would be good for everyone. And that's the thing. I have been repeatedly told I'm wrong about this. I have been repeatedly told it was the right choice to kill Rebecca, it was the right choice to kill David. I don't care that much about David, but I do think it's a mistake to kill the protagonist in general. So I do think it was a mistake. I think it was a mistake to kill Rebecca. I think it was a terrible idea to kill both. And I think the right path was keeping both alive. And that's my point here. That's my point here. Because I have been repeatedly told I'm wrong, because Cyberpunk needs to be sad and dark and brooding and edgy and realistic, because both dying is realistic, because because you need realism, because you need darkness, because you need sadness, because that gives the ending a lot more weight, because their deaths make sense. Many reasons for them to die, none of which is a business reason. And that's my point with this video. None of which is a business reason. And the business reason is simple. You don't kill the you don't kill the money maker. And that's why I'm always angry with Akihito Tsukushi constantly trying to kill Nanachi off. You don't kill the money maker. You don't kill the money maker. Simply put. Even if you disagree, because I say it because I like those characters. I do like David. Whatever little I have been spoiled of both of Cyberpunk Runners and all the related media, I actually like Rebecca and David, and I dislike Lucy a bit because she's too sentimental. She annoys me, basically. I don't hate her. Many hate her, and that's my point. Many hate her because they kill the popular characters. They kill the likable characters. They kill David, who is a really likable protagonist overall. Even though I don't care much about him because, well, he's not a lolly. And they kill Rebecca, who is loved by everyone because she's a lolly. You don't kill the lolly. Simply put, that's the thing. They are popular characters. Killing them was a mistake. And proof of that is the Wuthering Waves event. Because they had to isekai them. They had to isekai them to revive them. In another world, in another setting, in another IP. For the collaboration. Because there is no way to make a collab with with two dead characters. So they had to revive them via isekai. In another IP. For the collaboration. That's it. You can't make merge. You can't make collaborations. And I have been saying this a lot in my videos. And I even made a whole video about not killing characters. When you kill a character, all opportunities you had of using that character again are gone. If you need that character again, you need to do an ass pull to revive it. That's exactly the problem. That's exactly the mistake. You kill the money makers. You kill the fan favorites. You kill the characters the fans will love. That's what you should never do. That's what you should never do, because it's bad for business. It's a bad writing decision. Even if you argue for realism, even if you argue for whatever reason, the moment you kill the character who is a fan favorite, you kill the franchise. You killed the franchise. Simply put, you killed the brand. And that's the thing. And you can make a great ending without killing them. In fact, I could imagine, and I will describe what I will think is the great ending. You have all this situation. You have Adam Smasher, all those things. But instead of having Rebecca die unceremoniously fighting him, and having David die going cyber psycho fighting him, what you do is the following. You have David and Rebecca together fighting him, giving him the beating, basically fighting him to the point that you really can't believe they are winning, but they are winning. Of course, then Smasher puts them on the edge, because that's how you must do it. You must make Smasher recover, make things go against all odds, And that's where you make the moment, the crucial moment. What seems to be a sacrifice. And you decide if it's a sacrifice or not, but I think it's better if it's not. You have Rebecca deciding, David, you go with Lucy. You both go out of here. And then Lucy and David reach their goal, and Rebecca stays behind to fight a Smasher. And either surviving, even with an inch of her life, or surviving intact, or dying, but she kills Smasher, taking advantage of the previous injuries Smasher took. That's a better ending than the bullshit ending we were given. And it's a bullshit ending because they had to isekai them. That's my only argument. They had to revive them. That's why it's a bad ending. That's why it was a poor writing choice. Because if they wanted to make anything new with those characters, they had to revive them. And it's not easy to revive characters in a science fiction setting. To make matters worse, now, Cyberpunk has something that is not very science fiction because souls are canon. Thanks to Wuthering Waves. Souls are canon. Isekai is canon. Adam Smasher getting Isekai 2 is canon. Congratulations, you fucked up. You fucked up. Because you killed two characters who were the money makers. Because you killed two characters who were the fan favorites. And yeah, David is a fan favorite. As I said, I don't care much about David, but he's likable. And there is a reason why there are memes with him. While why there is fan art of him. David and Rebecca have more fan art of them than Lucy. People like them more than Lucy. They were the money makers, and you kill the money makers off, you kill the franchise. You fucked up. That's it. I was fucking right. All the people, even friends, relatives, people who told me I was wrong, this proved I was right. I am not going to spin on a chair saying fuck you, I was right. Not my style. But I was right. You were wrong. Well, that's it for today. Have a good one.